Welcome back to Factorio. We're under attack over here somewhere. This needs help. Let's make sure we have everything we need. Gonna need walls. We got laser turrets, repair packs. Okay, so let's get some walls. And we should be pretty much good to go here. Here's a pile of wall. There you go. Just going to deal with the problem and then return to actually fix things. We just gotta go. Try not to get hit by trains again. Ideally. All of these are loading and unloading very nicely. That's going good. Just gonna go blow some stuff up with the big Spidertron here. All of our lasers and rockets and good stuff like that. Okay. So here's the wall. Here is some stuff. Up here is where the problems are at. This laser turret was getting shot. That laser turret was destroyed. Some walls got destroyed. Yeah. Attacks happened. So did it come from these guys over here? Or potentially further up here? Big issue here is definitely the pollution outside the walls. Other locations, it is pretty much contained. So getting there. So getting there from here too. An expansion would definitely be helpful. It looks like it was only a small attack. Probably from these guys right here. So we can just deal with them. Everything will be fine. It won't be, but we can tell ourselves that. Okay. So you have still just the reactor. No batteries or anything in here. Could potentially be helpful. Well, the lasers are going. Seemingly most of the time. I think when we're moving and recharging the shield, the laser can't quite keep up. So you might want the better battery. It's a potential idea. Let's clear out a few more of these guys here. Because that's a good plan. Blast. Yeah, I'm taking physical damage. Little repair guys. Coming to repair us. How nice. This is definitely outside of the pollution though. I want to get down to this. We just keep that island there. Let's have them existing. Running around you guys. Blasting them. I don't know if the rockets can damage me that we're firing. Could be. Could be the case. There's no other little small ones here. I guess if they try to make a base, they could try running through. Ultimately, we just need a real improvement to the defensive lines. Would definitely help. Or just an expansion. Or a lot of things. Because the current wall is really only useful as a warning system. Only a few laser turrets with only a little bit of overlap. Definitely could do better. I kind of do need to do better. if we want to continue expanding here, we're going to need to deal with ever more of the biters and spitters and worms in increasing quantities and densities. So, we need to set up more. Exactly what that's going to look like, I have to figure that out. At least for now. We just know we need to. As far as everything else is going, all this seems to be flowing nicely. The copper from the copper mines is getting very sparse. Like this one here barely has any copper left, and the other one isn't much better. The main iron mine still going. Again, not 100%. That's what the trains are for. This stone's doing fine still. It's been keeping up. Just a little bit of stone it's using. Nothing too crazy. Over here, got all of this going. I guess the question is if we want to use flamethrowers. What would that look like? Uses oils as ammunition. Interesting. That could be logistics for sure. Do I use the heavy oil then? Which one would be the best to use for that? Light oil and petroleum are used for a lot more other things. Maybe we just really want the heavy oil. Depends how much heavy oil we have. We're just making a bunch of rocket fuel. That's working. Okay, let's go and consider some things here. Everything else is going here. Ton of this iron, making it here. Refilled on explosive rockets. Love it. Nice to get that. Let's get on the spider while we look around here. We got lasers. We could just pile in more lasers. That's kind of a single system. We might want more of a combined defense. See how that would look. We want gun turrets. Assuming there's gun turrets. I mean, would there even be? I don't know if we would even want to produce gun turrets. Let's see. Ask for gun turrets. Yeah, they do exist. Let's see where the robots are coming from with my request for gun turrets. It's probably just coming from the storage boxes. Probably 7. Oh, that was all of them. So we do not have any gun turrets being made. We should probably do that. Just have everything. And while we're at it, might as well make some flamethrower turret constructions. These are just iron, copper, and gear wheels. I mean, that's pretty easy. That's like the very start of things here. Question is where we would put it though. This is currently not being used super amount. Iron, copper, and gears. Here's iron, copper, and gears, but like all the other things that are here. It's doable. Let's do it. Should this go the right way? Okay, plop in one of these. A little bit of underground really does get the job done. Iron, copper, and gear wheels. And we're gonna take them out right here. Perfect. We need to just redesign this entire thing. And we will, just later. Make me some gun turrets. How many gun turrets? A couple. There we go. And flamethrower turrets is steel, gears, engines, and pipes. Okay. We got engines and pipes. There's pipes here. Let's go to there. Pipes don't get too far, do they? There's pipes right here. There's pipes and gears. Over to here. More pipes and gears. Pipes and gears. Pipes and gears to here. Up to these. I mean, it's pipes and gears. We just need steel and engine units. If we get steel and engine units over here, that'd be perfect. We got plenty of space for it. There's steel. The only question would be engine units. We could also use robots to move things around for us. That would also be a good choice. There's really any engine units being made over there. There's engines here. Up to here. And engines that go up to here. Okay. So we get steel and engines over here. That'd be fine. And we can definitely do that. Here is the steel. And engines are here. This is going around the artillery wagon section. Artillery wagons could definitely also be just an entire thing. That'd be pretty wild. There's space for the coal here. That way. Here comes the engines. Ta-da. Alright. One of these. How about here? We need to rotate that. Or whatever. Up. Under attack. On this side this time. Okay. Let's just get this going and we'll go and deal with that. Yeah, we're definitely in a concerning situation here. Everybody get power and make a good number of these. Oh boy. Oh boy. To the west. Yeah, having to constantly put out fires like this is not gonna work. Much like the entire rest of the game, we need to automate this whole situation. Entity is destroyed. Oh boy. So just gonna be actually going down the line, destroying everything. And here I was talking about the pollution not being a problem. Apparently not the case. We should still have all of the stuff we need to fix this. As we make more complicated defenses, we're gonna need more things. So they eventually got through. Destroyed 2 turrets, almost destroyed the 3rd one. Did some damage to the wall. Got repair packs. Okay. Deal with these encroaching. Look how close this is to my wall. That's no good. Oh boy, we angered the second group. Generally, I'd say that was a mistake. I'd be correct in saying so, because it was. Okay. Back to full. Dodge around them. Blast the worms. Okay. all these guys. Rude. Nope. Not allowed. Not allowed. Hit you with a bunch of rockets now. Spread out slightly further here. Deal with a few more. Yeah, the constant expansion is definitely part of the problem here. A bit of damage. Gotta range you for a second. Just take quite a few shots to kill these big guys. That's why we need to keep improving, like the rocket damage and stuff. These just seem to be helping sometimes. Yeah, there's no pollution even here. These ones up here needs to get going. Yeah, some combination of things. A little bit apprehensive to have the artillery get going. Because that is a lot. Definitely want to be prepared with an actual defense before we do that. All these. Circling in. Warm down. Okay. This uses quite a few rockets. But we've got a whole thing making more rockets, so that's fine. Them. Blast all them. These smaller hives are not a huge concern. Definitely manageable. It's the larger ones that can get a little bit spicy. And you. I don't want them getting up right on us either. Can use the cliffs to our advantage. It's pretty wild. And the water. There's nothing they can do about that. It's pretty funny. You know what else is funny? Taking a bunch of damage. Can't quite reach him from here. There we go. I should learn some guys from the side there. It's not ideal. Okay. These are getting incredibly close. The smaller pockets we can definitely deal with a bit of artillery. Just need to clear a couple more of these out. We can get back to focusing on getting this going. Take out the spawning. Take out the worms. Continue on. We are our own little bug monster here. It's a whole thing. They're all pretty much the big ones at this stage. The most dangerous, well, we're getting there. And you out of here. A little bit of a round here. So do we want to set up flamethrowers? Sounds like it could be a fun time. These guys. can escape? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Let us... The shields we're using, so much power gets slower when they're charging. It does take quite a bit of power. That's from 360. This is 750. Cost more. Yeah, just the regular movement using the other two entire fusion reactors. Alright. I don't know if we would add anything additional to the inner wall here. I just could. More layers of defense and all that. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Real question is how we get these things to work. Because the flamethrowers would need oil. The gun turrets would need ammo. The laser turrets are easy. Then we'd also want repair ability everywhere. Resupply if anything gets destroyed. So we need some kind of logistics network. I don't know if we really want that going all the way across places. Just work a robot cargo size. Look at the uranium ammo. If we're going to be putting down gun turrets, we want that. So what's the uranium cannon shell? Uranium cannon shell. I don't think that is for the artillery. That's artillery shells. But uranium round magazines. Put those into the regular gun turrets. That could help. As the second to last thing we actually haven't researched. There's still atomic bombs. Which, I mean, that could solve all of our problems. Kinda. might be a bit excessive. Might get a few more of the other research before we go for that. That would take a while. Nothing's going over here anyways. Looks like the space science is getting backed up to here. This has 800. This has none. Let's just see if it launches when there isn't space to get the science back. Hopefully not. Or that'd be a massive waste of resources, that's for sure. Okay, all this is going as quick as the copper can get up to it. Could be going quicker. We'll leave it to it. It is going. These guys are trying to bring the rockets to us. That's nice. Here's some laser turrets. If we want to get a logistics network all the way around the edges, that'd be pretty far. And it also would be very prone to robots getting stuck in the middle, going really slow. Probably we could solve it, just added a whole bunch more robots. So, I don't know. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. We get set up here. Next to the robot. Okay. Let's see what we're doing on this. Got 39 flamethrower turrets. I guess we really want to just use the heavy oil. Let's set up some different things over here at the oil. We could have a test section. Oh, what's happening here? These are slow belts. That's what's happening here. Just right here is the slow belts. We can do better than that. I'm gonna get my upgrade everything to red belts upgrade planner. There we go. There's nothing is upgraded here. A bunch of stuff down that way. just do all of that. Well, this is not going to be in range. That's okay. Uranium? Uranium's up fast, though. That's fine. Let's get over to here. What's this on? This is on regular belt. I'll say the stone doesn't need to be on faster belt. It's probably fine. Let's just improve the oil section here. Up to and including this. So let's be 1.2K. For it. Do it right. It just needs to go further because lots of this isn't. This is all this. The entire uranium setup is on slow belts. It's pretty funny. So how much of this is out of range here? Is this over here? That. Are our belts on us? Yeah. Presumably these are all accounted for then. For the time being, let's turn off the heavy oil system there. Don't need that. Turn into that. You might also not want it turning into light oil. I guess it depends where we grab it from. This entire rocket fuel line is slow belts. I guess it doesn't need to be too quick. It's only trying to get up to the trains, after all. There are the robots coming over here, fixing everything up. Look at them go. It seems like everything is accounted for, which is pretty wild. How many robots we got in here? 1,725 logistic bots, 1,540 construction bots. That's quite a few. I can see why they managed to allocate 1,000 tasks so quickly. It's because it was incredibly easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah, that's working. We're just gonna let this happen. While they're all trying to recharge. Hilarious. Let's grab some. Where's the closest wall to this? This one right here? Let me do some stuff with this. So if this be a working system here. We need to get oil down that way. I really think it's gotta be like trains or something, right? There's no way we could pump oil and ammo all around the map like that. Like on belts or anything. It's just too far. It's just too far. And we can also have problems with throughput if we try and do something like that. Let's grab some options here. We do want to kind of turn off the refining here. We want to kind of keep the heavy oil. I mean, the problem is a system of. So this is going to fill up the light oil section here. Pipes will fill up. It'll be full of light oil and it'll stop. Just need to remember to have that pipe, having it exist, and then rotated. The ground is in the way. Okay. As long as we don't have an extra one here. Should I put some lights out? So remember this is a thing that's happening. Lights. How many lights over here? It's fine. This is gonna fill up. And the heavy oil will start actually filling up. So I guess the situation here is we need to use up the heavy oil. Because if we don't, we're gonna end up stopping all production. So, yeah, that's something to worry about. So making lubricant, not using a huge amount of lubricant. That's okay. Light oil, doing fine to supply all the rocket fuel assembling here. Okay. So we need the heavy oil. Get that on. I mean, you could put it on a train. You just want to do like a non-train section here, just to try things out. So let's get some pipe to ground around this way. Probably gonna need more pipes. Probably gonna need more pipes. There's a wall. Always a good time. Just kidding. A forest. Also good. That stuff's in here. Sulfuric acid. I'll just line this up to go to down the other side. Sulfuric acid here. That'd be a reasonable plan. We'll go this way. Let's go this way. Trees. We could get rid of the trees. Maybe the easiest way to do things. Okay. Here we got heavy oil. And the trees. Yeah, this side has more trees on it. Which is a problem. Out of underground pipes, okay. This also might need pumps. Depending on how this all works. Let's go grab way more pipe to grounds. It's gonna be up in here somewhere. Kind of want to get the uranium ammo going. Or we just have regular ammo coming down. At least to start. It's a recipe for uranium ammo. Piercing plus uranium. 238s. Okay. And we got a huge pile of those over here, so that should probably be fine. All these boxes full. For the most part. This just keeps on refining more. Send on here. Send over here. That's gonna get backed up at some point here. These are all full currently. These are all full. This is completely full. Well, that's gonna eventually be a problem here. Need like a extra box in the system. If this just completely fills up with the uranium-235, that's fine. We will deal with that later. Let's continue down this way. Also, I need just more regular pipes. We're gonna try to cover the entire lower section here. And all the way down. This is feeling incredibly not the right way to do this. It's more of a proof of concept. That's alright. Okay, here we are. At the wall. It's also a diagonal wall, which is not great. It does make things more difficult. Gonna need more pipes. Also want a line coming down here. Where are we currently making the piercing round ammos? They're right here. They're getting sent over to here. Just because it needed to get to here. So this entire section's unnecessary. It's weird. Anyways. Piercing rounds are being made here. So we can split one off, have it head down. Just line it up with the rest of this, that'd be the easiest way. So let's get the piercing round ammo coming on a belt. Again, what I said we probably shouldn't do. But that's okay. What's that, and then that, and that. Right here. Again, proof of concept. We need more belts too. Should be enough fast belts. Let's have a redundant power line there. That's a good plan. Should be enough fast belts in existence after they used some of them for all those replacements we did. And we're gonna need a diagonal belt going around and like diagonal piping all around due to all the different turrets. Okay. We're gonna need more of this. I don't need this much rocket fuel. Put that somewhere. We're gonna need turrets. Grab 50 flamethrower turrets. Let's grab 50 gun turrets. Yeah. Another 100 laser turrets. And we might also want some artillery. That would also be a good time. So we'd want artillery shells also going down. Let's get over to this. We only have a few making these, so might end up needing more than that. Another bold cut off there. Wild. I got some steel on it. Which isn't exactly what I want, obviously. This is making piercing rounds at this speed. Probably gonna need more than that. Buffer chests would probably also be very helpful. This is being made from the ammo and the steel. The ammo's being made right here. And then once we get this being uranium ammo, I guess we can just loop it over there towards the uranium. Maybe going that way anyways. Under that. Under there. Okay. Here we are. Here is the uranium area. Can make it work. You. Here's the ammo. I think this is probably not going to be a particularly quick recipe. 14 seconds? Yeah. Long-handed be just fine. And then we can have this go back down. This is going to be fine. And long. don't have the recipe yet, so we can't actually set that up. Let's go down here. This is a pretty long one. That's alright. Makes it. So we kind of also do want the mortar shells. Come to the artillery. Let's get that. That's being made here. So mortar shells. We got a box for them. Now we can have a belt for him. Please don't be on there. That's not what I want. Really gotta get them going where they're supposed to be. Nice and quick. Okay. Sure, actually gets where it needs to be. The ammo is over here. Let's place it on the same belt as the regular ammo. There's some artillery shells. I was gonna be making the artillery shells here. Go into the box and then continue on. They'll eventually fill up. Oh, fine. This could be a job for stack filter inserters at the end here to make the shells be on the right line. Let's just have more space over here to make more of these. Let's have this go back a different way. Inventory is full. Can't have that. Oh, the artillery shells are each individual pieces. Yeah, that'll fill your inventory. Thank goodness. Take some of these rails. By some of these rails, I mean all of them, basically. Maybe 7 trains later. I need low power poles. Sulfur, honestly. All this rocket fuel. These. You just take all that. This. Go. Alright. Stack filter inserters. This is an entirely excessive number of stack filter inserters, that's for sure. Come on. It's powered. Stack filter inserters. You are grabbing artillery shells. Okay. This is making these. So once you're kind of down there, it's going to be placed on the far side. Yes. This is placed on the far side. This needs to be on the other side. Let's get through this section first here. This can loop around like that. And onto it. Of course, this system's only have space for half a lane of uranium piercing ammo. That's probably fine. Okay. So this line going down this way, all this. Again, probably gonna need trains. Out of that. Did we get to grab any artillery? We did not. Gonna be quite a few different turrets and stuff going here. I think this is a very wooded hole there. All the different kinds, all doing their part, in theory. And we got the lasers, guns, flamethrowers, and artillery, which is also over here somewhere. Could just ask for it. It's always an option. It's gonna be the regular artillery. Steel gears, advanced in concrete. It's gonna be up here in the concrete. We could just ask for it. It's also an option. Regular artilleries. How many regular artilleries do you even need? 10? Let's get this ready to make a lot more artilleries in the future. Okay. What's happening here? It's got a little bit of iron come to this wall. No apparent reason. Here. Something happened once that put iron on there. But then it stopped. I guess that's fine. Yeah, whenever there is space for things to get on the wrong sides, I think that's not ideal. And the explosives are being used up quite the speed currently. And it's slowing down to regular speed. It's also okay. Looks like the accumulators are almost done filling up. That'll be good. There's that one artillery shell coming. Production. Okay. So until we have the... Do we want to get this going before we get the uranium ammo going? If we do that, we're going to end up with a line full of this. It's like 35% done. We will construct the whole system. Don't worry about that. Alright. All the way down here. Do we have enough of anything? Probably not. Again, I think probably logistics would be the easiest way to do this. We could even just set up logistics for the moving the stuff once it gets down here. Get the cannons. We still need to put the oil. Unless we do some kind of crazy oil barreling system. That could be something. How many roboports do we need for that? Like 5? How many robots would we need for that? Probably quite a few. It'd be all logistics. I guess construction would be needed for... actually doing more down there. For repairing things and stuff. Let's grab some robots. Yeah. Logistics bots. Yes. Construction bots. Some. Okay. That'd be good. Maybe. Oh, we got more artillery shells in the inventory. You really are not what we need right now. Please put all these artillery shells in the storage, using up tons of space. That'll be fine too. And some free ears. These barrels. Switch that. Let's see. We need more belts. And pipes. Okay, here we go. Set up something down here at least. What's this? This radar is coming over this way. It's getting filled. That's good. Okay. So the uranium ammo is going to be coming eventually. But we can just put the regular ammo on for now. Then we'll transition to uranium ammo, once that's an option. Or we can just build the thing and then have the ammo coming down after it. The amount we can attack is being shown in number of shells coming. I don't know if we really need 10 artilleries for this wall. Could be a bit excessive. Or it could be fine. Also an option. What's the line we have for this? Yes, it is. Perfect. So, over here, we need to get some kind of system of gun turrets, laser turrets, flamethrower turrets, artilleries, roboports, pipes, belts, all across here. Mostly as a proof of concept. And then we also need to probably have a backup save in case our attacks anger things and they attack the other walls. That would not help. That would not help. I guess it all depends on the artillery range here. Artillery range is this. That's not too far, actually. You need to get artillery range upgrades. It will deal with anything that gets too close, though. That's really what we're looking for. Just deal with the small problems before they expand. Other question would be if the smaller bases outside of artillery range would just keep growing. But I suppose we'll find out what happens when you start blasting. Next time. Goodbye.